Hello and welcome in, everyone. I'm so pleased to have you here. Welcome in, Melon. How you doing today? Good to see you. I am still recovering from yesterday's 24-hour live stream. I'm just a little bit eepy, but we're gonna have a good time with some date everything. How are we doing tonight, everybody? We have some date everything planned. We raised an incredible $2,000 and like $2,006 for charity over the 24-hour live stream. It was incredible. Thank you so much to everybody who was there. Y'all were. Did I find Brennan's character in the attic? I have not yet. I haven't found the key to the attic yet. I need to find the key. It's hidden somewhere. So that is like one of my goals, though, for this stream, is to figure out how to get into the attic. It's being protected by Dorian. Yeah, I really want to find Brennan's character. I want to find Matt Mercer's character. I want to find Erika Ishii's character. There's still like 70 characters we haven't even found yet. And there's just a ton of people to talk to. But yeah, so we raised a ton of money for Stack Up, a veterans mental health advocacy charity. Really stellar work that we did. I couldn't be more proud of the community for coming together to raise money like we did. It's really humbling to be a part of a community that is so generous. And we are hoping to continue that streak. It is inadvisable to vacuum fireplace ashes. The ash might be scattered further due to its small size. Okay, we're gonna jump into the game. Who do I like? Oh, so I'm currently in love with the magnifying glass, the bed, and the let's see, the magnifying glass, the bed, the wall is one of our loves. Oh, Shelly the Shelf is crazy awesome. I love Shelly the Shelf. We were like super exhausted, and Shelly was there to like be fun and positive. If I were an attic key, where would I be? I know what that is. Where would the attic key be hidden? You did Betty and magnifying glass? Aren't they the best? I love them so much. Same taste? Yeah, exactly. Have you talked to Benoit at all? I'm afraid to talk to Benoit on Twitch. I'm guessing. Let's see. I really recommend Shelly for her aggressive positivity. I kind of want to see. You got to see the toilet? What is it? Jean-Loup? Do not recommend? Oh no. Let's visit. Let's visit with Shelly.
Hey, cutie, here for a hug?
I love her theme song. It's bop and bouncy. She's a great time. Always.
Shelly opens her arms, curling them around you in a sweet embrace.
Anytime you want another one, you just let me know.
Wait, that's all we get out of Shelly now that we're loves? Is we just get a hug? Come on, we don't get to take Shelly on a date? Damn. Okay, let's go see Maggie, because we were in the middle of a quest with her. Actually, I want to pet the dust bunny. Pet the bunny. Have you talked to the pirate yet? Captain Jacques Pirot? There's a lot of great options. Shadow, we haven't talked to Skips in a while. We found a lot of fun characters so far. Let's talk to Maggie.
To the sink! The sink!
The sink.
A great
The sink.
mystery emanates from there. I feel it. I need to know the truth.
Okay, we got to talk to. Didn't see me go live until now. I just went live. How you doing, Hypno? Are you already done with Wuthering Waves? I saw you had just gotten online as well. Were you having issues again?
You're back!
Tell me your story, Sinclair.
It all happened one rainy night on the north side of Perkleman City. The tough side. I'd stayed late at the office because I had extra work to do before the holidays.
Stayed late as your job as an insurance claims adjuster. Go on.
Well, when I left, I was feeling a bit low, so I went out to a local bar. It's called the Banana Club. They make a mean Shirley Temple. Heavy pour.
Smoking bathroom break? Ah, I gotcha. Then what happened?
I should have known better. But after I'd had about 7 of them, I went out for a stroll. I don't know where I was going. Just trekking the streets with my dog. Suddenly, I came upon a fine dining establishment called the Questionable Dandelion.
The questionable dandelion? Right.
They've got an incredible buffet. Lots of strange ingredients from all around the world. They're always trying new things.
Okay.
Like Diplodocus berries.
What are Diplodocus berries, and why do they sound like... Wait, no, isn't a Diplodocus, a Diplodocus... Isn't that a... What, Perry the Platypus? Isn't a Diplodocus a platypus? Diplodocus
And
berries?
Jimson weed cupcakes.
Jimson weed cupcakes. Naturally.
They also sell Excedrin by the pint. The headache medicine.
Yeah? That does sound dangerous.
Oh yes, very. But good for headaches.
You're finally able to beat the Kelpie hologram at level 6. Nice. Kelpies are terrifying, man. Okay. Oh, is that when it happened?
I was walking around, or sort of drifting, or rather, floating, or... I guess you could say I was making my way about town. Aimlessly, you see?
Getting that?
You're very perceptive.
I pride myself on it. So
Well-
what happened?
I came across an alley I had never noticed before. It was dark, and had a rather threatening look about it. So naturally, I went down it.
What anyone might do.
I wandered down the alley and came to a door, lit by a red light. I opened it and found a long hall, at the end of which was a sort of booth. And in this booth was a fortune teller.
Okay. A fortune teller.
Yes, her name was Vagabonda the Sinclairius.
Diplodocus was a long-necked dino from the late Jurassic period. Oh, okay. I thought I'd heard the word before.
She spread out a deck of strange cards.
Apparently they have
and
berries
asked me
named
to
after.
select one.
Watching Ash woo a sink like popcorn. Oh, you made the popcorn emote. That's great, Spice. Mist will be very happy. Unless that's old news, in which case Mist is already very happy. Also, I'm not... I'm talking to the sink specifically to help woo... Maggie, the magnifying glass. Strange how.
They were business cards.
Which one did you pick?
I chose at random, and the card I picked turned out to be the Ace of Spades.
What? Oh, you just said they were business cards.
The Ace of Spades is a bespoke shovel manufacturer based in Crumple, Michigan. The owner's
Okay.
name is Ace.
Okay, I should have known.
He does great work. Vagabonda snatched the card back from me and said, "Not that one!" Turns out she had her rewards program on the back. 12 stamps and you get a free spade.
Why would you need that many? If they make such good spades, then why would you need 12 of them? That's rude.
We agree! Besides, she only had 2 stamps. So I snatched it back from her again, and we had a bit of a row. I guess that wasn't a very good start to our fortune-telling session. I think that's why she cursed me.
You were cursed to be a sink? How do you figure?
Because right afterward, she said, Martin, that wasn't a very good start to our fortune-telling session.
Hey, Candy Corn, welcome in. How you doing today?
I'm going to curse you because of it. And then she cursed me.
Yeah, that makes sense, Sinclair. Cursed you how?
She waved what looked like a magic wand. Although, to be honest, it could have easily been a bagel of some sort.
Smolin Rose! Tell Candy Corn I say hello. Candy Corn, Spice says hello. How are you doing today, Candy Corn? It's been a while. I hope you've been well. You're good on the 7-3-30 grind. And you put up your pool finally. That's fantastic. Candy Corn says hi, everyone. That has nothing to do with how you got cursed.
And then said,
Martin, I doom you now to become a detestable object.
We miss you too, Candy Corn. It's good to see you. I'm glad your pool got put up. But if you're working from 7 a.m., you're up pretty late.
I transform you thusly, so that you may go home and think about what you've done.
Go home and think about what you've done?
she wasn't above a bad pun.
It's a little past your bedtime. Well, we're so glad you could join us. Then you became a sink.
Became a sink.
Wait, so Sinclair is a person?
Now you find me as I am, trapped in this porcelain prison. All I want to do is return to my old life, to stroll the streets of Turkoman City once more, without a care in the world. Oh, how I long for it. Please, won't you help me? Sudsy and I would be oh so grateful if you could get to the bottom of what's going on here and return us to our proper forms. Will you?
I'll do everything I can. Seems like it's a mystery that Maggie would enjoy.
If you want to help to get to the bottom of all this, I might suggest you seek out someone who is in the business of solving unsolvable mysteries. Or just go see if Vagabond of the Sinclairius is willing to undo her curse for a free shovel.
I think I know just the magnifying glass.
He stands there silent and unmoving until you finally leave.
Okay, we already wasted our chance to talk to Maggie today.
Nope.
I want to find the... key to the attic. Where could the key to the attic be? Okay, I don't want to talk to Lux. I don't like Lux. We can't talk to Maggie again today, which means we can awaken 2 more datables that we haven't awakened before. You said you like the mixing station? Honestly surprised I'm streaming tonight. Assume I'd rest. I got enough rest last night, Spice. I got a good 12 hours sleep. No, it was not actually a good 12 hours. It was actually a very bad 12 hours. I did not sleep very well. But I slept and now I'm here. Plus, this is how we relax. This is how we rest and recuperate. It's by streaming, right? But Melon, you said you like the mixing station? That's Right here, right? Our wine cabinet? Let's talk to the Mexican case.
A bartender drums her fingers
they're
on the
cute!
countertop, clearly
Hell
bored
yeah!
out of her mind. Her long red-orange hair is pulled back into a ponytail that flows down her back, like the drinks she pours so expertly.
They're super cute!
She makes herself a drink, taking a small sip of it and setting it down. Your entrance startles her so badly, she nearly knocks it over.
Someone's here.
They're, her apron is a tea bag? It is!
Welcome to my humble bar, the Tipsy Tumbler.
Is that Marisha Ray? Is it?
I'm Beverly, but you can call me Bev, or Beverly, or Madam Proprietress.
Let's stick with Madam Proprietress.
That would be so cool.
Hi, Madam Proprietress. Bye, everyone. You secretly watch us in the Discord chat? Have a great night, Candy Corn. Thank you for being here.
I'm the owner and bartender and janitor and stockroom attendant. Nice to meet you. Hiya.
I might be in love for the 5th time.
Beverly squints at you, frowning as she seems to be considering something. And then she snaps, pointing at you.
Her bow tie is caps for bottles
Wait,
and
hold on.
cans.
Oh my gosh, it's you. My proprietor. I can't believe I didn't recognize you. Ugh.
Had to boost engagement. Catch you later. Thank you so much, Candy Corn. We really appreciate it. Me?
Yes, you? Who else so charitably bought this adorable mini bar for me so I could set up my dream bar? I owe you a huge debt. You have free drinks for life here.
Free drinks for life! Hell yeah.
Welcome to the reopening of the Tipsy Tumbler.
I love Bev. Madam
And
Proprietress.
I know what you're thinking. Oh, Bev, that's a lot of openings. Did something happen the first 6 times you tried to open the bar? Nope, nothing.
How can that be when a babe like yourself is here? Oh, then why have you reopened so many times?
It's because nothing happened. Not a single customer came. Total ghost town. Each time.
Oh no!
I've lost an alarming amount of sleep trying to figure it out. So please don't leave. You are literally my first customer in... ever. Every time I thought you were finally going to invite people over, I'd polish the place up and prepare to be the best host I can be. But then each time you'd chicken out and spend yet another weekend all alone.
Oh no! Aw, that sucks.
I mean, why did you get a mini bar if you weren't going to invite guests over?
Why get a mini bar if you weren't gonna invite guests over? God damn, Bev. I thought buying the mini bar and all the mixing accessories would motivate me to finally invite someone over.
But that's... okay. It's all water under the bridge. You'll have to talk to River if you want that. Anyway, that's enough babbling from me. So take a seat and let me fix you something already. Please.
Oh, yeah.
Let me fix you something. First and
Yeah.
foremost, am I making you a cocktail or a mocktail? Mocktails are the non-alcoholic versions of a cocktail. Just as fun and delicious, but without the burn. Or the drunk part, obviously.
Let's do a cocktail.
Excellent! So, what'll it be?
Gin Alexander, please. Oh, they have Ramos Gin Fizzes! Hell yeah! Oh, do you not like that?
You know that drink takes 7 minutes for me to shake?
I mean, yeah, but it's still fun.
I'm charging extra.
Okay.
Anyway, coming right up.
7 minutes later,
Sip my drink.
you lift your glass to your lips, taking an extended sip.
Don't say proprietor in that tone, you'll fold.
How was it?
How did I say it? Really good. Where'd you learn to make drinks like this?
Well, after 6 grand openings, I got a lot of practice in. Plus, with a name like mine, I should know my beverages pretty well.
Oh, it's how Bev said it.
I really don't want to close this place down. I've put my bar and soul into it. So, will you be my first returning customer?
Hell yeah. Sure.
Really? Oh my gosh. Yes. Yes, thank you. Tell your friends. Tell everyone. Please.
It is definitely Marisha Ray.
And I'll be seeing you next time.
Okay, one more person to talk to. Where could the attic key be? We haven't really explored our office. The Ace of Spades! You like gaming console a bit? Okay, let's go talk to gaming console. It actually is really hard to search the house with the lights down. I also really like the water heater. Water heater's cute. Gaming console? I think I saw the gaming console in the...
The game console turns on. Team 17. Sassy Chap Games. Moon Surgeons. Resurgence.
Moon Surgeons.
This has
Resurgence.
to be the most immersive video
they're
game you've
cute!
ever played. Your in-game companion is an absolute stunner, but she doesn't leave you much time to take in the sight of her. She waves you forward, looking around as though she expects an attack to come at any moment.
You're here. I didn't think you'd make it back.
Luna! Nice!
Which way do you want to go?
What?
Which way do you want to go? They're coming! Oh, you just equipped my Zauer rifle, which means that you are thinking of unloading a whole lot of Zaker charges on these scroufs out here. What are we gonna do?
Unload a whole lot of Zekr charges on the scraps.
Bizork!
Bizork! Oh, okay.
Zaker worm! 88 charges later, that's a whole lot of scrouf carcasses. Nice haul. That ought to teach Celine and her goons.
Celine?
Near
Who's
the
Celine?
compound of the upholders. They'll have assassin class upholders, as well as surveillance class. We'll have to sneak our way in, and probably start dispatching them with utmost violence. You up for it?
I'm down for utmost violence. Let's go. We got the right
You're
equipment.
right. I'll put on my +5 shadow suit. It'll help us get through the
Ooh,
sensor
shadow
gate.
suit.
Upholder tech is nasty. I found an entrance on the dark side. Should be an easy way in if we just follow the marker on the map.
Sounds good. Following.
After a short walk, you find yourself standing in front of a bullet-ridden metal door, way out in the middle of the cold, grey landscape.
This is the entrance I've never seen anyone use. With my chalk picking skills, we'll have this open in no time.
Luna, tell me more about yourself.
Me? I'm your average member of the Resistance. Maybe above average.
Hey, Jayla, welcome in. Yeah, we're back after 24 hours. You can't keep us away.
We fight against the Upholders who are determined to do everything in their power to druck everything up here on my homeworld.
Who am I to you?
You? I always thought of you as a companion. Someone who followed me around and gave me advice. Cute, but expendable.
Expendable?
Luna picks the lock, allowing you to peer inside. You can see hallways filled with shining electronic doors off into the distance.
Here we go. Upholder Central inside. I'm seeing Grunt class upholders, who shouldn't be too bad. There will be Surveillance Class 2, which can sound the alarm.
Sounds dangerous.
It is. Very. How do you suggest we do this?
As quietly as possible.
Yeah, makes sense. With the shadow suit, there's no way they'll hear us coming.
Using all your available grace and patience, you and Luna slowly make your way down the corridors.
Close behind me, Yael.
You drift
Yael?
past both Grunt and Surveillance upholders with ease.
Good choice on the stealth. I usually prefer the part where we... There you
She's got a helmet!
are. Oh no! Assassin!
From your stealthy vantage point, you can get a vague sense of what's happening. A vast laser juts out from some sort of holographic human from down the end of the corridor. The light engulfs Luna and renders her immobile.
Grab Luna and run.
Bravely, you take Luna's frozen body and crash through the remainder of the hallway. Once she is removed from the power of the strange weapon, she hangs limply in your arms for a moment, enjoying the ride.
Give her a wink and smile.
Oh, guess I don't have to whisper anymore.
You run further through the maze-like compound and finally make it to an empty office.
Krah. We lost a lot of gear there in the Tryst battle, but at least we still have enough health to get us through to the end. We're getting close. You want to press on, or should we take a crafting break?
To the boss.
Let's go.
You and Luna make your way through the final threshold and stop right before the entrance.
Hey, welcome in, Agbu. You're not new.
Oh no. There it is. The horror of it all.
How you doing today, Agbu? Welcome in.
The way opens
Hey,
up into
yo.
a large regolith cavern. Mining constructs mingle with moon rocks as the terminus of the station is reached. But perched high on the crane next to a large glowing blue crack in the regolith was a well-outfitted spacer who looked just like Luna.
You came just in time for the festivities to begin.
Oh no! Celine is just a negative Luna?
Celine Moonrise, prepare to die! Luna, you'll never take Crescentia's power.
Who is Celine?
Who is that with you? Some low-level peon? I always send those to the Drock pits. Do you need to know any more? We kill her.
The glowing crack seems to swell.
Charge, bitch!
The blue deposit of moonrock erupts, and from the crack, a monstrous creature bursts forth.
Crescentia! Go!
This is great. 360 no use items.
Take this!
Doing okay. School was strange though. They're replacing the HVAC and it flooded the school? So you moved to a different school after the first hour? Oh my god. Was everything okay, Agbu? They flooded the school? Did you lose anything?
Luna throws an elemental grenade that blasts Crescentia's scaly hide.
That's crazy.
The battle is fierce, but ultimately Crescentia and Celine fall to the ground. Presumably dead.
Wow! Did that without even a single save. Great job, Yael. I couldn't have done it without you.
Weirdly the day for floods? Why, did something flood near you, Spice? Don't tell me the library flooded, not the books. Could this be something more? So glad to be there for you.
You're the best partner I could have ever asked for. You always chose the right path, unwaveringly.
It's all good. The science hall wasn't affected, thank the gods, but the main hall was covered in water. The toilets didn't want to flush? Ugh.
I'd love to be friends with you. Even though it can be dangerous out there in Novaya Moskva, having a real friend by your side means you keep your KD ratio way down.
Sounds good, Luna.
Well, come back anytime and let's play again.
Aw, I wanted to date Luna.
My
Damn.
friend. This
Immediately
kind of day.
friends. Okay. That was pretty cool. A little bit of role play. Let's see. We need to go talk to Maggie. We completed Shelly's stuff without fixing her. I'm a little sad about that. I really want to remount Shelly. Water main broke next door to you? So you had a cool new water feature flooding your neighbor's bedroom? Ayo is right. It's sad we don't get a lot of more time remount. Not like that. Although like that, yes. Shelly can get it. Shelly can get it. Y'all seen Shelly and heard her music? She rules. Alright, let's talk to Maggie.
It all started with the dandelion.
The what?
It's the first thing I remember anyway. Up until that point, Sinclair was his usual self. Just a sink and a bar of soap shaped like a dog. Nothing fancy.
Day was so wild at work, you did offer to break your own water main? Remount all night long.
But then, one day, you came home late with some takeout. And after that, things started to get a bit weird.
So I got some takeout from the questionable dandelion.
Yes, you must not remember. Perhaps it was one of those ghost kitchens?
Ghost kitchens?
The ones where they only serve food to ghosts?
What?
Just a detail I remember from the night Sinclair changed. He started insisting that everyone call him by the name Martin Applegate. And then rumors started going around about all sorts of strange things he was saying.
He says some wild stuff, all
I
right.
must confess, I can't make any sense of it. What I suggest we do is go and speak with him together.
He mentions finding someone who is good at solving mysteries.
Excellent. If you'll bring me to him, we can take things from there.
Let's go talk to Sinclair. I know, she's so cute!
Sinclair does a funny little dance when he sees you, leaping up in the air and clicking his heels together.
You've returned! And no better time. I've been hearing some strange rumors lately. It would seem that some people are saying I'm not a man at all. They say I'm a sink who's lost his mind. Can you believe it? Sounds like the of agreeance.
Sinclair turns his red and blue gaze to Maggie, his expression completely blank.
And who's this you've got with you?
This is Maggie.
You don't remember me?
Remember you? Why, no, madam. We've never met before. I'm sure I'd remember such a stunning beauty.
Hey, Sinclair, eyes up here, bud. Nah, she's all mine.
He waggles his handles the way a human might waggle their eyebrows.
Huh. Interesting.
Maggie
Sudsy!
bends to allow Sudsy to sniff her hand, patting his head briefly.
Hi there, Sudsy. That's a good boy. Now run along to your tray, won't you, dear?
Yet my dog seems to know you. How curious!
Tinker Martin, I've brought Maggie here to help figure out what's going on with you.
So that's the name of this shapely glass.
Hey! Right, and she's a professional. We're here to get to the bottom of this.
Let's dive right in. Our mutual friend here filled me in on your last conversation, and
How rude.
You asked for my help.
Yes, and that's very kind of you. I meant it was rude of me to interrupt just now.
as I was saying, I know the contents of your last conversation.
It seems to me there are a few different avenues for further investigation. There is my very curious choice of occupation, my journey downtown after work, my incongruous lack of memory with regard to other entities in the house, and my encounter with the mysterious vagabond of the Sinclairius.
Why, yes, that's exactly right.
I never cease to amaze myself.
Let's go through these again and see if we can't collect some evidence, shall we?
Let's do it.
Where should we begin our investigation?
Let's go into a bit of detail about your occupation, Martin. Martin, I'd like to talk about your trip downtown in more detail. Can you tell us a little bit more about this Vagabonda character? I'd like to know about what some other objects in the house think. Martin, I'd like to talk about your trip downtown a little more.
Let us dive into that unfortunate eve.
Let's go over it again from the start to finish.
Of course. I left work late and made my way to a local watering hole. A banana club.
Banana Club? What did you order?
I had a Shirley Temple.
Thought you said you had 7.
And then I had 6 more of them.
These were alcoholic
Surely
or...
not. Or should I say, surely not.
You mentioned them being potent last time we talked.
My mistake. I probably just didn't finish. If I had, I would have said they were potentially the best drinks I'd ever had.
It's like interviewing a can of silly string. He's all over the place.
Haha, good one, Maggie. Okay, what happened after that?
Then I went to the questionable dandelion.
Let's dig into that a bit.
With gusto!
What did you eat?
I had one of their new specials. Jimson Reed cupcakes with a side of Diplodocus berries. Delicious.
Didn't you mention that they sold Excedrin by the pint?
I didn't have a headache, so naturally I avoided that item.
How very rational of you. Then
I
what?
roamed about a bit. Then I saw a mysterious, threatening dark alley which I wandered into. Quite sanely, I might add.
Quite sanely indeed.
That's when I met Vagabonda.
Okay, let's go over this.
Hey, Wolf, welcome in. What do you make of the questionable dandelion?
Well, that is actually a real place. It's usually called the QD. It's the first thing he said that seems like it could be true.
You know who I find to be a QD? You, Maggie. QD. Cutie. I crack myself up.
But what about those ingredients?
How long did I sleep yesterday? I went to bed just after 7, and I got up around 8 to call out of work and then go back to bed. Excedrin is real. It's an off-brand headache medicine.
True, true. Says here, side effects include psychosis, vomiting, diarrhea, and more vomiting. Okay, let's go over this.
deal with the bar so-called Banana Lounge?
You got me. I can't find anything about it online. Okay, let's go over this.
I didn't sleep too well, Wolf. I was waking up a lot, but I did get rest. No worries there.
What is it?
He ordered from a real restaurant. That's the only thing he told us so far that adds up.
Indeed, I thought the same.
He just may have eaten a medication known to cause psychosis.
Things are starting to add up here. What else should we ask him about?
Can you tell us a little more about this Vagabonda character?
Vagabonda! What a mysterious character.
Why did she curse you again?
I assume it was because I took her punch card. What else would you like to know?
How do I know? What's the deal with her punch card?
It was a loyalty card for a free shovel from Ace of Spades. It's a bespoke shovel manufacturing.
You still have it?
Why, yes. Here it is.
That's a sink warranty. You just handed me a warranty for an in-sink disposal.
Have I? How odd. Completely unlike me to do such a thing. What else would you like to know?
How do I know she's a real person?
You don't. I don't. Do we really know anything? What else would you like to know?
Let's move on to another
Give
line
us
of questioning.
A moment, would you, Martin? Anything stand out to you?
Disposal warranty is very intriguing.
I agree. One of the most interesting pieces of evidence thus far. What else should we ask him about?
Let's go into a bit of detail about your occupation, Martin.
I work for Generally National Auto Insurance.
What do you do there?
I'm a claims adjuster.
What does that entail?
Mostly, I just adjust claims. On some special occasions, they adjust me.
Can you go into more detail on that?
Sure! Adjusting claims is a lot like adjusting the human body. Like chiropractors do. You kind of take one bit and then sort of twist it until something snaps. Then the person says, "Wow, thank you, I feel so much better." After that, you submit the claim for approval. And your boss says, "You did a great job, Martin. I'm proud of you."
I get the feeling you don't have any idea. I get the feeling you don't have any idea what you're talking about.
Me too! What else can I tell you about my job?
What's your boss's name?
My boss is named Boss.
You just say that because
Jim Boss.
Jim Boss. That sounds like a fake.
Jim Bossman. His name is Jim Bossman.
Jim Bossman. Right.
What else can I tell you about my job?
Tell me about your office.
Of course. But first, what do offices look like?
Never seen one
Not
before?
exactly, no.
Sink is a mess? Yeah, I think he might be a little cuckoo. Should have expected
What else can I
that.
tell you about my job?
Let's move on to another line of inquiry.
Before we do, let's discuss what we learned. What do you make of it?
He's clearly lying about what he does for a living.
The whole thing did seem suspicious. What do you think it points to?
He's a sink trying to mislead us for some
But
reason.
let's get back to our interview. What else should we ask him about?
I'd like to know what some other objects in the house think.
Sinclair, would you give us a moment? I think witnesses are in order. We can talk to Dorian, Arma, or Sudsy?
Who's Arma?
Arma's our resident fire alarm. Should be a
Oh,
good
okay.
witness. Who should we talk to first?
Good game. Let's bring in Dorian. Ooh, can we have a moment with Sudsy? Haha, Sudsy's cute as heck. Alright, Suds, give us the straight dope. Mark once for yes and twice for no, okay? Alright, is Sinclair really a sink? Do you mean yes? 2 for no. Wait, so you mean no? You don't understand me at all, do you? Want a treat? Here you go. One heck of a pupper. Guess we gotta let you go, Suds. Exquisite.
I couldn't agree more. What do you think it taught us?
Sudsy is shaped like a dog.
I knew I could trust your judgment. Who should we talk to next?
Let's talk to Arma.
Hey, folks. What can I do for you?
Ah, they're hot!
How can I help?
Have you ever come across a transformation before?
I have to say I have not. But that's not to say it can't be real.
How can I help?
Can you provide a medical diagnosis of Sinclair Martin's condition?
Well, I'm not a doctor, but I can speak to it from an emergency responder's point of view.
Have I thought anyone in this game wasn't hot? Maybe not Agbu. They're all pretty hot so far.
Here's what I notice.
I'm not really attracted to Sinclair the Sink, I'll tell you that.
There's definitely an altered state of consciousness.
I think the game is basically, oh, they're hot. Ha, the fire alarm is
His
hot.
erratic behavior points toward a head injury. Or intoxication due to foreign substances. Or I guess, magic? Who's to say? Sorry, folks. That's all I've got time for.
Who should we talk to next?
Let's bring in Dorian.
Hello, loves. What can I do for you?
I wasn't really sold on Dorian, but the British accent's getting me a little bit.
We'd like to ask you about Sinclair.
I'm open for questioning.
Was Sinclair always this way?
No. Far as I recall, Sinclair used to be, well, charming. He was always thoughtful and took great care to have perfect hygiene. Bit of a mess now, isn't he? I'm open for questioning.
Have you know? Does Sinclair
No.
recognize you?
He keeps calling me names like Walbert and Jonald. Really rather annoying. I'm open for questioning.
Have you noticed anything odd about him?
You mean aside from everything?
Oh no, Spice, are you attracted to the door?
I guess he does seem to be getting backed up a bit more often than usual. I'm open for questioning.
Alright, let's move on.
Who should we talk to next?
I think we're ready to move on.
What else should we ask him about?
I think we're done here. Let's solve this thing.
Sinclair, could you give us another moment alone?
Of course. Here, take it.
Is that a moment alone? You're not blushing, it's fine. Nothing to see
All
here.
right. Thank you. I've been thinking. Whatever is going on, clearly Sinclair/Martin's mind is...
Oh, I don't have enough sass. Unstable.
Exactly. I'm a little concerned that given his fragile state, he's vulnerable. I'm afraid that if we make the wrong analysis of the situation, he might lose it completely.
I agree, but we have to make a move sometime.
Okay, well, if you say so, let's do this. I've never been so nervous. I can't make heads or tails of this. I've never trusted anyone with a case before. But I'm gonna trust you to make this call.
I think there's something from the ghost dandelion stuck in the disposal.
So what's what? Have you gotten to the bottom of things?
We have gotten as far as we can.
Is this game revealing things? Just curious who you've met so far. I'll bring up the data decks in just a second.
Well, what's your verdict? Am I man? Or am I sink? Or am I walnut brittle?
Sinclair, you're actually a sink.
Preposterous! I don't believe it for a moment! What evidence do you have?
Something happened on our night out.
Yes, I was cursed!
No, Sinclair, you ate toxic meds.
Excedrin is legal in the state of Florida. That proves nothing.
You've clearly never worked in insurance.
Dare you suggest such nonsense? I've adjusted 1,000 claims in my day. That proves nothing.
Your encounter with Vagabondo wasn't real.
How dare you?
It appears to have been... The punch card was a disposal warranty.
It was? That proves nothing.
Other objects in the house corroborate it.
What? It can't be. I can't believe it. And yet...
Sinclair wobbles, staggering back against the wall.
Oh, is the room spinning? I don't feel so good.
Sinclair doubles over, holding his sides with a sickly groan.
I feel something in my pipes. Something strange. What are you trying to say, Sudsy?
Hit the disposal.
My word. That's done it.
He stands up to his full height, one hand resting gently on his belly, approximately.
What was that in my system? Why, I feel as if I've just returned from some sort of journey. Have I been dreaming?
Actually, you almost OD'd on headache meds.
Now, the moment of truth. We need to ask you one question. What is your name?
I'm Sinclair, of course.
Aw, Sudsy's happy.
We've done it!
Done what, Maggie?
He remembers Maggie.
Never you mind, Sinclair. Never you mind.
I think you'd better get some rest, Sinclair.
Yes. That would be nice. I am quite tired.
I'll come see you soon.
Shall we?
Sudsy's the cutest soap dog you've ever seen? Indeed. Indeed.
Meet me back at my office.
Okay, the data decks. Oh, we talked to Skylar from the phone. Okay, I've been wondering how to talk to Skylar this whole time. Alright, the data decks. So we've got Skylar, Phoenicia, Wallace, who we're in love with, Stella, Dorian, Shelly, who we're in love with, Abel, Lux, who we despise. The fuck is that? Is that a TV? Oh, that's the vent. Seen porn of that one. Dolly the dust bunny. Luna the game system, who is new. Keys the piano. Captain Jacques Pirot. You accidentally made the wall fall in love with you too? Yep. You said it before and you'll say it again. Lux sucks. I've seen what? Seen what? Spice? No one said anything. Beverly, who we're in love with. Sinclair, who is kooky, but we just may have saved. Kopi, the cute coffee maker. Amir the mirror. Lyric the book, who we need to talk to some more. Maggie. Winifred the water heater. John the Scandelabra. Betty the bed, who we're in love with. Who are all these? Washford the washing machine. Henry Hoove the vacuum cleaner. Christoph the treadmill. Dunk Shuttlecock the workout equipment. Wait, I didn't say I was in love with Maggie? I thought I was. I thought I said so. I need to talk to the hangers. They're so fun. Stepford the trophy case. Tony the toolbox. XXX Shadow Lord 420 XXX. Need to talk to the mixing cabinet again.
You're back. You actually came back. I mean, I know you said you would. But
Ah, she's so cute.
just being polite. Oh, well, let me be a good hostess and fix you a drink. What would you like?
Cocktail, please.
Excellent. So, what'll it be?
Let's do a mojito.
Ooh, so minty and fresh. It's kind of like brushing your teeth at the bar. That sounded more appealing in my head. Coming right up.
I like brushing my teeth. And your drink.
You drain your glass with impressive speed.
Oh, that was fast.
Ah, thanks, Bev.
Anytime. Seriously. Anytime. I still haven't had any new customers. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I make good drinks, I picked a good spot for my bar, and I'm cute and charming to boot.
Oh no, you fell for Bev? I did fall for Bev, Melon. I'm sorry. Bev and Shelly have some similar personality traits. They do. I'm kind of a sucker for positivity.
What else do I need?
And cute girls. And cute muscle girls. And bartenders.
You really think that's necessary?
No one's gonna come if nobody knows about it.
Oh. Yeah, I guess that's true. Damn. That feels so obvious now.
I just like girls.
I just figured word of mouth would be all I needed, right?
Have y'all
I mean,
seen the...
They say that's the best form of advertising.
Just figured word of mouth would be all you needed. Have y'all seen... I think it's Jojo Cat is the animator. Women, though. Women. Joe Cat. Yes. Women are so pretty.
But I guess if there are no mouths in the first place, then there can't be any words.
Joe Cat, Joe Crap.
That sentence made more sense in my head, but you know what I mean. Too bad this house doesn't have someone like the concept of graphic design or marketing to help me.
Joe Crap is the Monster Hunter alter ego? Oh, okay.
So, I guess we're gonna be doing it ourselves.
We?
Well, yeah. This was your idea, and clearly doing things myself isn't working, so you're gonna help me.
One with the floppy dino head? I thought that was Joe Cat. Ooh, hot, hot, hot. Hot.
Now, we need this ad to be enticing. We need to be eye-catching and strike up curiosity. But how would we go about that?
Okay. A threat! Eye-catching buzzwords.
Yeah, okay, let's do it.
Yes, I know you love Bev, but you gotta let her cool first. Look, she's chilled.
Which of these words do you feel best describes the atmosphere of the tipsy tumbler?
Also, her cufflinks are glasses. Isn't that cool? Stop chugging hot tea. Fun.
Good start, but I think we can do better. We gotta bust out the thesaurus. Show that we're smart, too. Now,
Okay.
Lyric won't come by anymore after I tricked him into saying some drunk tongue twisters. But he left behind some good pages on his way out. How about one of these bad boys? I mean, they're all just different ways of saying fun, I think. Or at the very least, they sound like they would.
Vivacity.
That's fun to say. Vivacity.
Squiz, thank you for the resub. Welcome in. Subscribed for 24 months. That's 2 whole years. Squiz, that's 2 whole years of hanging out. Thank you so much for being here.
City. Yeah, now we're cooking.
Okay, that's it for Bev right now. Hey, Aku, welcome in. Okay, so we did the mixing station. Who else do we want to talk to? You said the Hangers Wolf? Oh, I know there are hangers upstairs. Bullied Aku into being here. Well, I hope it didn't take too much trouble.
5 handsome himbos in colourful jumpsuits are flexing and chatting animatedly amongst themselves. When they notice you, they begin to buzz with excitement, all speaking in rapid-fire sequence.
Oh no! Handsome himbos! You said Ash was streaming Date Everything, and you said, okay, I should drop by.
Yo, check it! Quick, dudes, clean up the digs. We got company. Some real fine company, if you know what I'm saying.
Aw, shucks.
How's it hanging, homie?
All good, fam.
Word. Oh, that's facts, amigo. Well, what are you waiting for? Slide on in here and take a load off. And, anything else you want to take off?
Oh my, they're forward. And they're really amicable. You've been getting tattooed for the last, like, 6 hours? Ooh, what are you getting? Aku, Wolf, Spice, Squiz, Ashwood, Chief, McLeod. You can post it in the Discord? Yes, please, Aku. If you're comfortable with that. '90s himbos.
Welcome to the Extremist Dojo in the Pad, the perfect place to sit back, chillax, and recharge your bats. Hell yeah!
This one to the right hasn't said anything yet. Tight!
Fire! Right now, you're hanging with the wildest, dampest, gnarliest squad of bussin' athletes around, homie.
Post it in general because you didn't know where else to post it? All good.
The Hanks!
The Hanks? Wait, so if you're the Hanks, does that mean you're all named Hank?
Yeah! We're the Hanks!
You can date all the Hanks. All the hunky Hanks. It's a Black Butler tattoo. Oh, I love Black Butler. You're all named Hank and it's your favorite thing. Okay, I got that, but how did I tell you apart?
Numbers are kick-ass!
The Hanks all stand in formation, each of them striking a unique pose as they introduce themselves. You get
Holly
the
cool with the
distinct
Hanks.
feeling they do this often.
Don't know if you have the energy to date all the Hanks, but Lord, you'll try.
I'm Hank number 1.
Red Hank can get it.
I'm Hank number 2. I'm Hank number 3. I'm Hank number 4. And I'm Hank number 5.
Oh, Hank number 5 spoke.
We're the Hanks!
I was expecting him to be the quiet one.
Brought to you by Red Bull.
Brought to you by Red Bull? With a Hankster sponsored and I'm not? Come on now. Well, that explains it.
Cool!
Someone get missed? What are you guys getting up to in here? Seems pretty sporty.
That's right! We're the wildest, most fearless, gnarliest squad of extreme athletes in the house! We base jump, we lava board, we cheese roll! If something's hot enough, we'll ride it all night long.
Hank 3 is very forward.
We laugh in the face of danger. Even though we probably shouldn't. We've tasted the adrenaline of them all.
What's your favorite extreme sport?
Hank gliding.
Hank gliding? What is Hank gliding?
It's like hang gliding, but with us.
Good game. Answered my question.
We're the Hanks.
We're the Hanks! Oh my god. Man, you guys are just adrenaline junkies, aren't you?
Oh, we're way beyond junkies, hot stuff. It's
Oh my.
legit insane. But no cap, we live here with you. We're casa roomies, amigo.
I've always wanted roommates.
Right? Life's way more Gucci with friends.
That's way more Gucci with
Or
friends.
with benefits.
Okay, I get it, Hank 3. You
That's why
want
we
me.
partnered with Red Bull.
That's why we partnered with Red Bull. What is Red Bull anyway?
Red Bull's our sponsor, brah.
Very cool.
Their bowls have the most riz, no cap.
So are you saying bowls?
Cha! They're a company that manufactures exclusively red-colored bowls.
Okay.
It's so lit. And they're not just a sponsor. They're our fam. They fuel our adventures.
And Ashwood, Hank 3 is a redhead. I
They
like
provide
Hank
our
3.
wicked gear,
I like all
their
the Hanks.
exploits, killer exposure, and provide the best medical support when things get gnarly. Let's be real, they do get gnarly. If by gnarly you mean dope AF.
Sounds like a great partnership. Wait, what happens when things get gnarly?
Gnarly just means awesome.
Yeah, Cat's Eye's new song, Gnarly, has me confused about what gnarly actually means these days. Was Bulls? I thought it was a parody of Red Bull. I think it's supposed to be a parody of Red Bull Wolf, but they just made it about Bulls.
Things are always awesome when you're hanging out with
The Hanks.
the Hanks.
The Hanks!
I love it all, homie.
Seems like you're all geared up for an adventure.
Yep, a broski always prepares. You never know when a ripping thermal or base jump opportunity's gonna come your way. Yeah!
Sounds exciting.
It is! Speaking of which, we were just about to head out for a little hank gliding. What do you think? Wanna come? It high-key slaps, homie. You in?
Is that sexual?
It can be if you want it to be.
God damn, Hank 3, calm
What do you
down.
say?
That's a big commitment. I don't really know you guys or how to actually do any of this for that matter. I don't know. Sure, sounds rad.
Sweet! You're one adventurous spirit. We love it. Epic. Just remember to stay focused and trust the wind. And hold on to me real tight.
Whoa, now. God damn it, Hank 3. I don't think I want them to be in love with me. I just want to be their besties. Hank gliding just makes me think you're eating a pile of hangers. Look, just take Hank 3 up on his offers and maybe he'll calm down. Kick out Hank 3 and we can be friends. Oh, I like Hank 3.
Follow our lead and we'll be shredding thermals in no time. Get ready to soar, house homie. Thanks. Away!
Okay, very cool. I haven't talked to Betty. I don't want to feel like I'm neglecting Betty, but I have one more use of the date theaters for the day. Miss, the Hanks are sponsored by Red Bull. No, Red Bull, Red Bull. Don't hate on Hank 3, he's just shooting his shot. Welcome in, Mist. How you doing today? Hank 3 is that dude who has zero skill when it comes down to it. Alright, here's the thing. I want to talk to Betty, but I also want to awaken a new dateable. So, do you all want to meet a new dateable, or do you want to meet Betty? Because I don't know how many of you have actually met Betty yet, and she's the best. We don't know if Hank 3 has skill or not. Do you want to meet my bed, or do you want to meet the new dateable, which I'm thinking is going to be the vent? You love Betty so much. New dateable since you're playing this. Bed? Okay, right now it's tied to the bed. We will meet plenty of new dateables in the morning. Tied to the bed? That's not what I meant, Aku. That's not what I meant. That's not what I meant, Mist. God damn it. Oh my.
There you are. I was just thinking about you, you know.
This is Betty and I love her. Hey Mike, welcome in. That's in the deluxe version?
How about a kiss?
Kiss her.
You envelop Betty in your arms, and when she kisses you, it truly knocks you senseless. For a few moments, there's nothing but you and her. You and those maddeningly perfect lips and killer curves. It's hard to stop at just a kiss when it's this good, but somehow, you manage to pull yourself away.
Isn't she so cute? Spice asked him about the special drawer. You mean Benoit? I don't think I'm allowed to talk to
It's going to be hard
Benoit.
to wait. But I'll see you tonight, cutie.
I don't think I'm allowed to talk to Benoit on Twitch. You're thinking about it, there's probably a reason you're such a fan of the bed. Okay, let's talk to a new dateable. Let's talk to the vent.
A cool breeze tickles at your neck. You can feel someone here, but you can't see anyone.
You have heard about Erika Ishii's contribution? Wait, is Erika Ishii the Benoit? Just realized Betty reminds you a lot of Tangle. I love Betty so much. They are?
No. Why are you here? What are you doing?
Sorry, did I scare you?
Yes! You scared me.
Tired as hell? You also work today? You going to bed? Thank you very much for stopping by, Aku. Have a great night. Please enjoy your rest.
Don't you know who you are? What you are to me?
And you didn't even see her storyline? She's just the embodiment of Tangle? Is this a creeper in the vents?
I'm scared the way one is frightened when coming face to face with a divine force.
You plan on playing this too, Spice? I hope we're not ruining anything for you.
Not now, not here, not yet. Please, please, I'm not ready, not like this. I've dreamed of this, of meeting you, finally.
No to ruining, maybe to streaming. This is the correct way to speak to people, strange vent person.
And now the moment is here. I just can't. Not yet. I'll be ready when you come back.
Okay. I want to talk to Skylar.
Hey, how's your day going? Forging some new relates? That's short for relationships. I think about this stuff a lot.
She's so freaking cute! Look at her blazer! Look at how cute her blazer is! Her pocket square is a bunch of hearts! Having a freaking blast.
Oh, yes, yes! I knew I was good for something. How about a nice menu? I have lots of different ones, all different styles. Here's the main one. Welcome! What can I do for you in my main menu?
Let's chat about you.
Oh, let's. There's lots I can chat about. Me?
Maybe Mist is. Mist, are you falling in love with the vent? Let's talk about our relationship.
Relationships? My favorite subject. What do you want to know?
How do I get you to have feelings for me?
Oh, you want to date me, eh? It's possible, you know.
Don't worry about
You
it.
just have to ask me about myself.
Tell me about yourself.
Not in this menu, silly. I prefer not to be that obvious about it. I like to be wined and dined. It's the chat menu. What do you need?
Want to talk about some features?
Oh, definitely.
Skylar's definitely Felicia Day.
What's on your mind?
How do collectibles work?
Collectibles are delectable.
Hot tea.
Collectibles are the funny little images that appear as datables talk to you. What are you curious about?
How many are there?
A lot. Each dateable has at least 3 to give out. But one has up to 33.
One has up to 33 collectibles?
That's way too many. Any other collectibles questions?
What do they do?
They help illustrate what's going on around you, sometimes for fun, sometimes because the dateable gave you an item, or sometimes just for dramatic effect. Think of them as little progress trinkets. You can take a closer look at them in the data deck sorted by character. Any other collectibles questions?
Wait, anything for collecting them all?
Well, of course, there's an achievement. What are you thinking, man? But honestly, I don't care very much if you find them all. They're just there to give a little extra flavor to everything. I'm here to help you forge new relationships.
All right, I'll focus on the datables then.
Awesome. Any other collectibles questions?
I'm good on collectibles.
Anything else you wanted to know about features?
Nothing here, actually.
Cool. What can I do for you in my main menu?
Let's chat about you.
Oh, let's. There's lots I can chat about. Me?
You talk about all this dating objects thing works?
My favorite subject. What do you want to know about my lore?
How do datables eat, listen to music, etc.? So how do the date theaters work in the first place?
Vibrations.
Oh, really? That's it?
I'm being overly simplistic. Have you heard of string theory?
Yeah? Can you date string?
No, it's too small a constituent part. Think of how when you speak to a person, you speak to their whole discrete being, even though they're really just a big old collection of cells. Date theater technology is based on thing theory. Thing theory theorizes that at large enough scales, all objects and concepts coalesce into their own one-dimensional wavelength that unifies all of that type of object throughout the universe.
Intriguing.
Any object that makes up any specific wavelength is connected to all other objects on that wavelength, which by virtue of being complex enough then forms a Gestalt consciousness. Humans just never had a way of speaking with those consciousnesses until now.
What's Gestalt?
When the whole becomes more than the sum of its parts. With objects, it happens as a plank of wood slowly becomes a toy boat. The wood didn't change, but its status did. And once it's more toy boat than plank of wood, it changes its wavelength. Its thingness is vibrating differently enough to find a new signal or spin.
So when does each separate wavelength form?
Once the object or idea becomes large enough to have its own state, it breaks off the wavelength and forms a new one.
Who knew that this game would have such a robust theory? Okay, you love her. She's full of physics knowledge. The Skylar's
Like
great.
tables are different than chairs, even though they might be both made from wood. Their thingness is vibrating differently enough to find a new signal or spin. I like to call the wavelengths animus, but you can use any term really. This is how we can directly acknowledge these things' existences. Date viators vibrate along each of these anima. That's why when we awaken something, it wiggles a little. What did you think about that?
I think it makes perfect sense.
Yes. Listen, I'm glad you asked me about this. You see, my inner workings are based on some very specific tech that was created by one of Valdivian's founders. I'm
to show you my insides. You ready?
Oh, already? Yeah, let's go. Kinda into that.
Oh. Ew. Cool?
Skylar points to her own deviators and invites you to look closely. You see there is a small space just between the lens and the earpiece.
This is my suspension. It keeps these deviators running. It's not doing great.
Isn't that for cars?
Ding ding! That's exactly the thing! It's a very special type of suspension. A suspension of disbelief.
God damn it. God damn it. What does that mean?
Basically, it works super hard to make everything in this little love experiment work. But it's strained, really strained, with all these wild things going on around here. Talking to objects. Objects having names and hidden lives and sexy human bodies and everything. It can barely handle it.
How can I help?
Just give it a little love. Anyway.
I would love to show you some love, Skylar.
Take a closer look at Skylar's suspension of disbelief. It's hard to be sure, but she seems pleased.
You've just believed in her, so she feels strengthened. Thanks for that. It really means a lot to me.
No problem.
Skylar smiles warmly and lets you go.
Okay. We'll have to talk to Skylar some more. Let's go talk to Maggie.
I can't believe we actually did it! Solving that case with you was one of the highlights of my existence. I barely even know what to say.
We're great together.
We really are. In fact, I've never felt this way about anyone before. You've brought so much fun, so much love into my life. What would you say to making this official?
Hell yeah. I would love that.
In that case, I truly can't wait to see you again. I promise I'll be the best partner to you. You've already given me the confidence to know that you'll be the best for me. How should we start our new relationship off?
How about we finish that tea date?
I can think of nothing I'd like more. And this time, I promise not to get distracted.
We did it! Ha!
Case closed. We're lovers.
Now we talk to Bev. Now we talk to Bev. Case closed. We're lovers is cute. It is cute. Maggie's super cute.
Welcome back.
Any luck bringing in new customers?
Not exactly.
Aw, jeez.
I guess buzzwords don't really work if no one knows what they mean. You'd think with all the time people spend on social media, they'd be better at reading. I guess not.
Aw, jeez.
Let's not talk about that. Bringing down the mood won't help bring in people either. Anyway, what can I get you?
Let's do a cocktail.
Excellent. So, what'll it be?
Aperol Spritz.
Aperol is having its heyday right now. Less bitter than the classic Amaros, and less alcoholic, too. Let's be on trend. Coming right up.
Beverly hands you your drink.
Oh, it's got a little bit of anise in it. Ah, thanks, Bev.
No problem. It's not like I have anyone else to tend to right now. It is painfully obvious that I am no wordsmith. So, maybe my ads need to be more visual.
Ashwood getting drunk? Love drunk, one might say? Oh, Wolf, you know me too well.
We need something that makes the others feel like they have to come inside. What could it be?
How about a signature drink?
Oh. If this were a cartoon, I'd have a light bulb over my head right now. A signature drink. Yes. Oh my gosh. Again, it's so obvious. I need a drink that is so superbly amazing, enticing, and can only be found here.
Signature drink, huh?
Why didn't I think of that before?
I need to do some testing. It wasn't a dialogue option. I've been focused on other things.
That's right. Like ice cube size.
Ice cube should be big.
Did you know that the bigger the ice cube, the more surface area it has, the slower it melts?
I was thinking the same thing, Bev. Wavelength.
I want to have the biggest ice cubes this side of the North Pole.
Yes!
Will you help me make it? Or at least be my taste tester?
Tasting, drinking, imbibing, I'm all for it.
Same here. All right. In mixology, a good cocktail needs 4 attributes: strong, sweet, sour, and bitters. In theory, as long as we have at least these 4 things, we can mix and match all sorts of flavors to create a truly unique cocktail.
So bigger ice cubes mean drink stays cooler longer? Never knew this. They water down less. So it's not that the drink itself it'll stay cooler longer. But like the ice will melt more slowly. So you'll get less water in your cocktail. Or mocktail. Or whatever drink you're using. But the bigger the ice cube, the slower it melts, the longer it'll stay cool.
You can also just have the strong and bitter part and stir a nice martini, but I feel like shaking something up using juice.
Sure. All right, let's do this.
Hey, that's the spirits.
That's the
First,
spirits.
Let's pick the strong liquor. What do you think?
I think gin.
Nice and frosty with some aromatic tastes of juniper.
Hell yeah, Bev! We're learning and falling in love tonight. Less surface area on the total amount of ice will leave less exposed to the heat, less of it melts at any given time. Explains why so many ads use those huge balls of ice. Exactly, Wolf. And also why at like high-end cocktail bars, if you order a whiskey on the rocks or something like that, they'll give you a shaved ice, like a diamond or a cube of purified ice, of clear ice. It's not just because it looks cool, it's because it will keep your drink longer without watering it down.
Good choice. I'm gonna put a little bit extra just in case. Now, we need a liqueur for the sweet portion.
What is a liqueur?
Liqueurs are usually made with a sweetener in addition to a small portion of alcohol. You can drink them on their own, but they are typically used in small quantity to add a little extra syrupy mouthfeel and some nice body, as well as some flavoring.
I like a good thick liqueur.
Which should we use?
Elderflower, hell yeah! Elderflower and gin go
this
so
can
well
sometimes be
together.
Called the ketchup of the mixology world. Not because it tastes like ketchup, but because it's so delicious it goes well in everything. Interesting. Some whiskey, cream, maltodextrin for that extra mouthfeel.
Hell yeah, maltodextrin.
This is coming along great.
Maltodextrin is a thickener.
All right, now we need our something sour.
Sour cherry juice.
Now that'll add a real nice kick and dark ruby color. Almost done. Now we need bitters.
What are bitters?
These are highly concentrated, highly alcoholic little bottles that pack a huge bitter flavor in a small package. Just a couple of dashes is good enough for everything you need. They were first made as medicine, and let me tell you, if you drink them by themselves, you do feel a little better. Though it's probably because of the insanely high alcohol content. Which one should we pick?
Ooh, gin and elderflower. Sour cherry. If we do chocolate bitters, let's do chocolate bitters.
Chocolate! Yes. Now, what about a little finishing touch to it?
I'm torn between edible glitter and fire. What do you think, chat? Always edible glitter?
Shiny! Our creation is born. What should we call it?
Beautiful Bella.
Lovely. I love it. It's got that dazzle we need. All right, let me mix this baby.
Beverly sets to work shaking up your beverage, pouring it into a glass, and pushing it across the counter towards you.
Okay. Moment of truth. Drink it down and tell me what you think. Be honest.
Get it all in one go.
Well,
Perhaps that wasn't the best idea. Your vision tunnels, and you feel yourself beginning to wobble.
whoa, hold. Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Whoa.
You're not sure how long you've been out, but you wake up to Beverly looking down at you with deep concern. She helps you to your feet.
Hey, buddy. How do you feel?
I'm good.
Ooh, I guess I put a bit too much liquor. Way too much. I'm sorry. I was just so nervous about you not liking it. Because, I mean, if this doesn't work, I might as well call it quits for real this time.
No, Bev.
I figured if it gets people
I'm
so
drunk.
they couldn't tell the difference between good and bad, it would work out. That was stupid. So, you think I'm stupid, huh?
Never.
She laughs bitterly.
I think I'm stupid. A big stupid failure.
No, Bev, not like... No, you're not. Not at all. Beverly, no.
Beverly covers her face with her hands.
You're not a failure.
I truly am, though. I am all the bad things and more.
No, Bev.
I try to be bubbly and fun like soda, but I just fall flat. Like flat soda. No one wants to be around me, ever.
That's not true at all, Bev. I want to be around
The
you.
drinks are literally everything I am. I am lost without the tipsy tumbler. What do you do when no one likes the thing that makes you, you?
You find the ones who do.
Beverly sniffles, rubbing at her eyes.
You really think there's anyone out there that would like a watered-down floozy like me?
I do, Bev. Sure, I mean, I do.
Oh, why am I'm turning red? I'm not the one who drank that monstrosity. Okay. I'm gonna spend some more time tinkering with this specialty cocktail thing. It's not gonna mix itself, after all. In the meantime, do you think you could do some word-of-mouth advertising for me? I'm sorry to ask, but you're kind of the only mouth that can help me. Please. This really
The only mouth that
might
can help
be
you,
my
huh?
last shot.
I can help a lot with my mouth. Okay, new dateable. Oh, we could go check on Shadow Lord. Alright, new dateable or Shadow Lord, chat? Shadow Lord, yeah, well, it's not the same Shadow Lord, it's kind of a spoiler. She means spread the word, Ash? We'll spread something. Shadow Lord? Okay. Shadow Lord's kind of lame. Nowadays he is. We still need to check on him from time to time. New dateable? I've made me eat your apple pen twice in 2 minutes? Don't throw your apple pen, Spice! Okay, how about the toaster? The toaster's cool, I think.
You hear her before you see her. A charming musician with literal coils of curly hair that
Dicey
swing
Wolf, thank you for the
quickly as she
hydrates.
paces back and forth in your kitchen.
Dicey, thank you for the beach mode. I'll be right back. Water for the thirsty boy. Joke's on y'all, I have hot tea, which makes me only more hot and bothered. Dicey, welcome in. How are you doing tonight?
She's clearly absorbed in something.
Ah,
She appears to be
she's
talking to
cute!
herself.
And her guitar is made out of bread!
Ay, mira. Look at all these crumbs. I'm gonna be writing some great music soon. I can tell.
You sleepy? Wake up, samurai! We got stuff to do. We got dates to do. Dateables. Christina V. Need a writing partner?
The musician starts with a cute little yelp, placing her hand on her chest.
Ay, you can't sneak up on me like that. You never know what's gonna pop out of these slots. You gotta be careful.
I believe so, Wolf.
I'm not even gonna get started on you as a writing partner. I know that, like, I don't know you at all or anything, but I am pretty sure you're not up to the challenge of writing with me. I have, like, really high standards.
Oh, her earrings are Pop-Tarts! Do y'all see that? Can y'all see that on your screens? Her earrings are Pop-Tarts.
She picks up her guitar, striking a glamorous pose.
Her pick is a crouton!
I'm Miranda Dulce Tostadora, lead singer and guitarist of Miranda y las Migas.
Oh, did you go to a con, Dicey? I hope you had a good time. Love the little details and the character designs in this game. I do too. I think they're super cool.
¿Qué tal? We're the best musical group around here by a lot.
What kind of music do you play?
All kinds. Pop, Gregorian chanting, barbershop.
She does Gregorian
whatever
chanting?
we feel like. If that dial is on 7, then siete we go.
Gregorian chanting?
Okay, I took a lot of hit from the Migas too when I suggested this, but that sheath is so relaxing. For real, if I can't sleep, too hot and bothered, put on a little chanting, let my eyes just drift around the paint on the ceiling, and vamos. I'm unconscious in like 2 minutes. Just had a thought. Maybe I'll sing for you sometime.
Yeah, absolutely do. If I'm lucky.
And you would be lucky too. I'm really good. Just stay on my good side. ¿Me entiendes? Oh, and obviously, if you like neat toast, I'm here. Okay, busy, sexy little tostadora with a gig coming up. Time to make the toast. Hasta luego.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm sorry for the abrupt intrusion, but there's an urgent topic I need to discuss with you immediately. Is everything all right with the date theaters? Are they operating efficiently?
Think so. Why?
Well, as you know, I'm able to remotely monitor their functionality, and I've been noticing some deeply troubling readings coming from the quantum catalyst activator.
What's that?
That's very sci-fi, but essentially, the quantum catalyst activator is the internal hardware that allows you to directly acknowledge a thing's existence. And recently, it started to emit metacognition readings unlike any I've ever seen before. I'll keep an eye on things over here, but please inform me if anything unusual happens. Oh, and if they get too hot, throw them in the freezer immediately. Your life depends on it.
Thanks for letting me know.
It's not safe to talk anymore. I'm in a really sketchy neighborhood, and this phone is super duper expensive. But I'll keep analyzing the data.
Okay. I love her. I love her too, Spice. Okay, we can't talk to Skylar anymore.
Come and give me a little snuggle, lover.
You don't trust Tinfoil Man? I think the Tinfoil Man is a corpo, which means I'm loath to trust him. Okay. Let's talk to Benoit. Everybody be cool. Everybody be cool and be an adult. This is an adult-themed session. We're talking to Benoit.
The stranger standing before you is dressed to kill. A sheer black catsuit, studded black manacles with pink fur trim, and a variety of brightly colored accessories drape their shoulders and frame their delicate features. Loneliness has been such a defining factor in your existence over the last few years, you've almost forgotten what it's like to be around others. You've certainly forgotten what it's like to be around someone like this. You almost feel as if you've stepped into a sex shop.
There you are. I was beginning to think you'd forgotten.
That's Erica! Okay. Who could forget you?
Mm-hmm. Cute. I'm Benoit, your partner in pleasure. Hmm.
Oh, you're...
What many call sex toys, yes. I prefer to call myself your ruin.
Oh my!
It's really about time you came to speak to me. Given the way we met, someone less confident than me might really take it personally.
They look at you expectantly, raising an eyebrow.
You do remember the way we met, don't you?
I do not remember how we met, no. Aren't you a gag gift?
The words gag gift make their cool expression crack for just a moment.
Ah, yes. There it is.
That chain on the cuff defies physics? You know the Dom DM bit from Game Changer, how Erica acts during it? You mean biting the podium? This is their revenge? Yeah, they were talking to Betty the first time we met.
Gag gift.
They look absolutely disgusted.
The only way to strip the word gag of all its appeal. Some friend of yours thought they were hilarious. You moved into this house and your friend brought you a big box.
Speaking of game changer, Brendan Lee Mulligan is in this game too.
You opened it up to
Brendan
find
is in the attic somewhere, but I can't find the attic key. I'm gonna have to look it up in a walkthrough.
You opened that to find another small box, and so on and so forth. So funny. Eventually, you got to the smallest box, and there I was. A bright-eyed virgin, yours for the taking. But there's still time to rectify that.
Oh my,
all,
they're a butt
you're
plug.
Here, I'm here, and I know you have nothing but time. So how about it? Me and you and mind-bending, earth-shattering pleasure?
Oh, hell yeah.
I knew you couldn't stay away much longer. Come here.
Benoit takes you by the hand, guiding you to lie down on your bed. What happens next is a blur of sensation. Benoit is everywhere at once, taking your hands and showing you just what to do to blow your own mind. You've never experienced anything like it. And you know...
Goddamn, the sexy
you'll
guitar
never
in the
be the same
background.
again.
You are biting your podium. Okay. Escape. And now I need to now I need to take a work call.
Champ, champ, champ! How goes it?
You know, talking with stuff around the house.
To complete an exit survey based on your time here. How would you rate your time with Valdivian?
Very short and
All right,
not fun.
Everyone has an opinion. And now that one belongs to us. I appreciate you participating. One more question. If you were to recommend, I don't know, Tom for a job somewhere...
Can I date the
how likely
Tom
would you be to
icon?
send his resume along?
Very likely.
That really means a lot, champ. Here comes my
I
resume.
don't know
you
if
ever
I
have any
can.
leads.
Name Tom, hometown Las Vegas, age 39. The half-position manager years worked at current position, 0.1. Previous employment, general manager Dairy Fiend, 8 years. Reason for dismissal, too tall. Previous employment, assistant manager Dairy Wizard, 2 years. Reason for dismissal, bad luck. Previous employment, managing director San Francisco Symphony Orchestra, 1 month. Reason for dismissal, fraud. Previous employment, managing director Palo Azul High School Band, 4 years. Reason for dismissal, unknown. Okay. Skylar.
Welcome! What can I do for you in my main menu?
Let's chat about you.
Oh, let's. There's lots I can chat about. Me?
Let's talk about our relationship.
Relationships? My favorite subject. What do you want to know?
Do you love me?
Not yet, but there's still hope for you. Just keep pressing on my buttons. You'll find a way. Let's go back up a menu. It's the chat menu. What do you need?
How does specs work?
Oh, sure, specs. Specs stands for smarts, poise, empathy, charm, and sass. These 5 qualities are measured on your personality using the specs menu. There's also a glossary button in the top right corner if you want more explanation on what each means. Anything else you'd like to know?
Are specs choices and dialogues always good?
They are. Or at the bits about what you should be doing